Dear First Presbyterian family, in light of new advice from the Centres of Disease Control, Governor McMaster's closing of all schools and the President's press conference, there will be no events or meetings taking place at First Presbyterian Church until the 1st of April. The advice we are receiving is changing rapidly, and we will seek to keep you up to date when we can. Amidst this crisis, it is more important than ever to remember that a significant number of our families and friends will need our help. If you are aware of someone who is perhaps elderly or housebound and are unable to shop for groceries or pick up prescriptions, please offer to help if you can. On Sunday mornings, we will worship via live streaming at 8:30 and 11. If you are unfamiliar with live streaming, please visit our website homepage and click the Watch Live icon to learn how to connect. Each week we will also broadcast a 30-minute service on Fox Carolina at 10:30. Please join us. Unfortunately, one of the effects of cancelling Sunday services is financial. If you would consider mailing your weekly offering or dropping it off at the church office, we would be most grateful. You can also give online at firstpresgreenville.org/give. During this crisis, we will seek to continue to pay staff salaries, utility bills, and prayerfully meet our ministry priorities. Finally, many of us are feeling anxious, concerned, and fearful. Yet this is not the first time our country has faced a crisis. As a nation, we now have choices. It would appear that movie theatres, malls, churches, schools, concerts, and restaurants should be avoided. We have a natural concern that family members or friends will become ill. We are clearly no longer as safe as we once were, but we still have choices. We can submit and surrender to fear and anxiety, or we can stand for the core values that define us as a nation. Those core values have been on display over the last few weeks. They have been on display when individuals selflessly and at times sacrificially step forward to attend those in need. When doctors and medical staff turned up to treat those who have been infected, they did so with little thought for themselves. When teachers interacted with children, never quite knowing whether they would be infected or not. Those are the values that define who we are, values embedded within our national character, values which we believe are self-evident. There is so much more which defines us as a nation than the coronavirus. We are a people conceived in liberty and shaped by adversity, for in God we trust. When you are tempted to surrender to anxiety, please remember that you can be certain of the promises contained in Psalm 91. Those who dwell in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust.